Hello.
Are you all right?
Elton John's a fucking gimp and he can get his head punched in whenever he wants.
I feel like that's a
Every episode I'm going to start.
Mind.
Yeah.
He's living in your head.
He isn't. He's living in me fists. And I'm coming for me rent.
This is Elton. This is John.
Be Elton and Ed, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
They've done a duet.
On the Christmas #1.
Yeah.
I'm even getting bored of the Christmas #1 thing, and we're
No.
No.
Do you reckon he knows
Love
who
it.
we are yet?
Can't wait. Apparently, he's obsessed with the charts. Someone said.
Do he knows who we are?
He's got a picture of my face on his dartboard.
No. I don't think he's obsessed with Sky Bet.
I'm not sure he plays darts either.
We're not in the... Oh, by the way, note to itself, I've got a dartboard for us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if we ever get a space where we can fit a dartboard.
Where the fuck?
Can we put Elton John's arsehole on it?
No, where would we put it?
Elton John's ass. Have you got a picture of it?
We've got a picture of Elton John.
There's definitely a picture of Elton John's arsehole on the internet somewhere. Might have to go onto the dark web.
No.
They're selling it.
Elton John's arsehole does. He has it tattooed like a dartboard. And he's got unicorn written just above it.
Finn searched Elton John Arsenio Hall, the old chat show.
I was just about to bollock someone for having their phone on vibrate.
Oh my God, there's actually a picture of Elton John's arsehole on the internet.
No, there's not.
No, there is. I'm looking at it.
Oh, no.
Turn the telly on.
Oh, I don't want to. Oh, God.
I wouldn't say it was his asshole, but it's very close. You're going to see it.
Oh,
Bam.
Oh, here we go.
it's his bum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not his arsehole, is it?
Quite a nice bum, actually, Annie.
It's in there somewhere.
I don't know what I expected.
What was
I
Elton?
expected it to look like 2 bags of King Eddies, I think.
What was Elton doing getting his bum out in
Getting
front of the
bummed.
paparazzi?
Getting bummed, probably.
That's not what happens when you're getting bummed. That's just getting your bum out, isn't it?
Well,
Why is he doing that? I actually got a lot more respect for him after I've seen this.
Oh, he
film.
mooned Michael Caine. He's showing his ass to Michael Caine.
My name is Michael Caine, and that's Elton John's bummo.
So good.
That's what he would have said.
They're getting better, aren't they? They're getting better.
That's what you would have said.
My name is Michael Caine. Ooh, Betty. All the good
Starts
impressions.
every sentence by introducing himself.
No, Elton John doesn't know who we are yet because
definitely does.
he doesn't, because he's obsessed with the charts, and we're not in the charts, are we?
Oh, yeah.
We're only on Paddy Power and Sky Bet.
No,
And
he's a bad gambling addict.
Is he?
Yeah.
Really?
No, he actually is.
He was like, give me 3
It's
to
from
1
when
a
he
minute.
owned Watford. He used to bet every year like millions of pounds on Watford to win the league. That's why he had to release more songs, because he spent all his money.
Losing.
That's why he's put this song out this year. The Elton John AIDS Foundation. It's actually just his bank account, if you actually look into it.
AIDS stands
Right.
for...
All this.
A. I.
Right, first of all, Carl, I mean, it was really high pressure. One of my least favourite thing that Carl does is back people into a corner with like, no, okay, what about you do the funny thing right now? And you're like, fuck you, Carl. But that was so tricky, but I am not giving anyone any points for that. All it is. Oh, yeah, that's 8.
That's slummy. That's slummy's money, isn't it? Hey, I need that slummy.
Hey, I need this.
Actually, indecently won hyphenated dollars, sir.
Nailed it again.
Hyphenated.
Absolutely bulletproof on that one. Yeah, so they need to look into that. Elton John is just raising money for Watford. No?
He loves the room.
Oh, just his own money. He's not going to pump it back into Watford.
He's trying to pay off his Carvery debt.
So let's just backtrack. He's got a big problem with gambling. Loves a fucking roast.
Yeah.
And he's got a dartboard tattooed on his
No,
arse.
he goes to Carvery and he orders.
That's what his boyfriend does just before he
orders often. He goes to Carvery and he actually orders off the non-Carvery menu.
Right, okay.
He orders like fish and chips on a Sunday at the Carvery. And he's like, I'm Elton fucking John. Go to Chippy, you cunt. He's actually on film saying that. But the powers that be don't want you to see that video. It's just being suppressed.
Been suppressed.
By the media.
That's where he's lost all his money, not getting the like set menu Carvery.
It's on the dark web.
Fucking maverick.
Yeah. He pays like $2,000 for fish and chips just because he wants to make Carvery stuff. Go and get it. But then he doesn't pay his bill.
Sorry, what menu is the £2 fish and chips on?
No, but that's
We've
what
got
they...
set price, $11.95 Carvery that comes with a free drink. Or there's the menu, and that does get a little expensive. What
No.
What kind of fish and chips is £2,000?
There isn't a separate menu. He demands they go to Chippy, and the fella who works there was like, "I'll go for $2,000," and he was like, "Sound." And then he's done it like millions of times.
He's done it millions of times.
Yeah,
He's
there like 6 times a day.
Millions of times. He spent $2 billion.
You'd think they just get a fish and chip gaff, wouldn't you, in the carvery?
No, because they're making so much money by sending this fella.
No, they're not. It's not paying.
No, yeah, he puts it in the staff tips. And they split it with everyone.
Oh, I'd love to get to that level. I'd love to get to that level when I was tipping £1,000 and just wandering off. Can we have a competition for biggest tip?
Ed Sheeran spits at homeless people.
Is that true?
I've heard that.
100%
You
true.
are going for this defamation, aren't you?
Yeah, and he fingers kids.
That was a big step up there, wasn't it?
Not to the homeless people.
Young
Like,
goats.
if you're homeless, you're quite happy for people to fingers kids as long as they don't spit at you.
Right. Do you think the two things are mutually exclusive? Are they like, thank fuck that kid's getting fingered? Otherwise, I'd be getting spat on.
No, they're not happy about it. They're just indifferent. They're like, yeah, that kid's having a bad time, but, you know, I'm homeless. Things aren't great for me either.
I think the homeless person would step in. If you see a kid getting fingered, I think you've got a responsibility, whether you own a home or not, to sort of go, Ed, that's enough.
He's dressed up as Elton John as well.
That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
What does
Adele's voice on?
What does
Just
Adele
on-
do?
What?
What does Adele do?
Don't even have to worry about that fucking idiot anymore. Fucking 12-1. Suck my tits.
Idiot.
What's the biggest tip? What's the biggest tip you've ever dropped?
What?
What's the biggest tip you've ever dropped?
Because
Rogan tips 1,000, doesn't he? At
Does he?
restaurants when the service is really good, he just tips 1,000. And I kind of like those receipts where people are like, "Oh my god,
I tend
you
to
need
just
to pay rent."
I tend to go like 15% of the bill.
Right. But you're Rowie bags now, so come on, bro.
Yeah, but 15% still good because I'll spend a lot on. I'll order like 4 starters.
Yeah, but that's just going to the restaurant, isn't it? I'm talking tips.
Yeah, but then that accumulates, and then the 15% is more.
Right. Good maths. That's fat cunt maths, that, isn't it? I've ordered 9 mains, so you're getting more tip on my 15%.
But they are
Working. Yeah, I know. I understand. Yeah.
the 15%.
But it's not.
That's why I love when there's a service charge on the bill because I don't have to do any maths.
No, but are you not tipping a bit more now? I find myself tipping a bit more.
No, like, and I am very, very, very much on the. You get the tip if the service is good, and if the service is shit, you're getting fuck all.
That's right. Especially we've both worked in hospitality.
Yeah.
You
So
ain't
have I. Yeah.
Well, you
I'm just saying, it's getting to the point now where, like, I had a curry on Thursday night on my way to the gig, which is becoming my little fucking fat man treat to myself. Is just going, I've not really had tea. I'm on my way. You pass a curry house.
Fat Man Scoop's cousin, that, by the way.
Fucking love it.
Fat Man Treat.
30. I paid 30, and the
nothing. Ignore it, Dan. Keep going. 30 quid for the curry and
Fat Man Treat, the Queen's Clan. Fat Man Treat, the Queen's Clan.
AI Discilla.
what you get?
No, it doesn't deserve it, Carl. This is one of them cunt moods.
I want to know.
No, but if you get it was a £20 something, 21 quid bill,
Yeah.
and I gave 30 quid.
Oh, yeah.
On top of the 21.
No, £30 overall.
£30 overall.
Yeah. No, I will do that. Like I'm.
Am I having a fucking stroke? What have you been tipping?
I think what he means is
15%?
if he spends 6 ton in a restaurant, he's not going to tip 50%, is he? I think he means 15% then.
He's spent £600 in a restaurant.
I have actually, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How many starters are you getting, mate?
It wasn't the fucking Green King. It was a Michelin-starred restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a bit different, isn't it? Because you're in swanky bollocks land.
Yeah, like, I think, like, I'll normally... Like, the 15% is when the bill's big and it's just easy to just go, that's the right tip.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll always give a £5 minimum. Like, even if I'm having, like, a tenner's thing.
No, that's right, yeah.
And then, like, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't... If you've got a £10 bill, you can't be like, here's £1.10.
I just feel
It's
like giving
10%.
an adult a quid is so passionate. Like,
pathetic.
unless at the bar. Like, if you're getting several rounds of drinks, do you know what I mean? If, like, a quid every time you go to the bar is fine. But, like, giving a waitress who's served you for an hour and a half £1, like, here,
Oh,
a lollipop.
We tipped Amy at Red Dog Saloon, shout out, a tenner and told her to buy our song 10 times.
That was after we'd already tipped, actually. We'd already tipped, and then I gave her another tenner and said, get 10
the song
copies.
10
Get
times.
10 of your mates to buy Lord is
You
Gone.
are getting Rowie bagged up.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Listen, the Patreon is growing fast. Thank you guys for your support. Appreciate it. It's getting to the point where I'm going to be dropping some we're obviously not Rogan tipping.
Someone measured a tip for me once, like that. Remember in Zeligs on National Day?
What?
We used to have some big plays in our old work on, like Grand
How do you
National Day.
measure a tip?
So, like, he bought 2 bottles of Cristal and said, look after me table. And then, like, he went, that should be enough. And did that with his notes. And gave me, I went, like, that's £110 too much. He went, yeah, that's for you to look after me, that. I was like, right.
I like it.
He just measured his money rather than counting it.
I like it.
Do you know, at a wedding,
Put it in your underpants.
do you know, at an open bar wedding, a great thing to do is to just go and give, like, the obvious head bartender, like 50 or 100 quid or whatever. Because obviously all the drinks are free.
Yeah.
But
you
if
get
you-
looked after.
Yeah, you just get looked after all night. You're always first served.
No, mate, even if it's a paid bar, just when you're there all day, tipping early is a great way of being there, pal. Oh, is that generous cunt? Get in there, first drink, tip. I'm not even talking about a free bar. I'm talking about be the guy who they're like, when they see you, they're like, serve that guy as quick as possible.
Yeah.
That is a great... If you are bar hopping, you're being sound, because we've worked bars, haven't we? It's quality getting tips. And I don't know what the like tap and go must be doing for tips, because it must be fucking people's tips up.
Yeah.
A lot of tap and goes now, it comes up like, do you want to add a gratuity? In a lot of bars that happens now. And I think they must be having to give that to staff.
Right.
What about the old give the bartender money before you get there and pretend you're getting drinks for free
Oh, that's great, by the way.
to impress a girl?
That's really good on a date, that.
What's that?
Like, let's say you're going to take a girl to a bar called, I don't know, fucking Bahama Bar, right?
Bahama bar.
Bahama Bar.
If you'd have told me there was a Bahama bar on Duke Street, I'd be like, yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I made it believable.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going to Bahama Bar. So you go in an hour before your date, goes to the bartender and be like, lad, I'm bringing a girl in a bit. I want you to treat me as if I'm the owner. Here's 200 quid. And when you go in, they treat you like you're the
Yeah,
owner.
like, oh no, don't worry about it, lad. You're a good lad, you free drink. The guy's like, oh my God, are we? Yep.
Wow.
But you've actually paid.
I mean, that tactic
You can also,
can't last long, can it?
on the same night, you can hire a prostitute to come and try and flirt with you and be like, look, I've got options.
You could also pay her extra. Be like, what you need to do is come in and just be like, Adam, I miss your dick. It's the best dick I have ever had.
That's when she's the man.
Have you got 20 quid, love?
You get a separate one to do that.
Right. Because that's what a girl wants. You're out on your first date. You've been treated like you're in Goodfellas at the bar.
Yeah.
And then you just took it into the starter, and some woman who hasn't washed in 2 days comes in and goes, Adam! You Adam! Fucking hell, lad, your dick! I lost feeling in my leg for a fortnight!
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she'll be like, wow, this is the guy for me. Because that skanky sex worker loved Adam.
No, what you do is you look up and go, I don't know who you are. Go away.
And then you
Power
look back
move.
and go, I've fucked so many people, I forget some of them.
Get me a free drink.
Do you want to be the next?
Sorry, so your part is, Carl, to pay this sex worker 200 quid
Yeah.
to come in and go, oh my God, you fucking knocked me feelings out, lad. Whoa! Fucking baby's arm on you, kid. Right, and then go, I have no idea who that is. What's the thinking there, Carl?
Power playing it.
Power play.
Yeah. And then you look dead in her eyes and go, I forget people I fuck. Are you going to be forgettable? Or are you going to be memorable? Suck my dick.
Suck my dick and enjoy your chicken goujons.
Oh, what
So much, hey, young lads watching, such sound advice here. So far, this date is costing you £200 on the bar. Tomorrow I'm coming in. Here's 200 quid. Treat me like a king. Off he goes. Next day, where's that barman? Yeah, he doesn't work on Wednesdays. You fucking idiot. You just tip Gareth that does the Tuesday shift 200 quid for no reason. Nice one. And then you've also got a sex worker. That's expensive.
No, but sex workers will do work for cheaper if they don't actually have to have sex. That's just acting. In fact, a lot of them do want to be actresses. And they're just using
Sorry, talk me
they're
through
using sex work to
Talk me through that.
to get
to
through law
put
school.
themselves through acting school.
Which is the road that you told me about?
Shield Road.
Shield Road.
Yeah.
So that's what?
There's just loads of out-of-work
Yeah,
actors.
yeah. So if you don't get in Lipper, off down the Shield Road, is it?
Straight away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Often people who are in Lippen are on Shield Road just to pay the student fees.
Fact.
Well,
fact.
it's a well-known fact.
well-known fact. Genuinely, get on me, lad. Right. Well, there's a.
Date tips. There you go.
I don't know if a sex worker might just be like, "Oh, love, can I just suck your knob? It's easier." I'm actually a method actor, and it takes me a lot to get in a role. You know, Day Lewis.
No, she
I'm
said
just like
meth
him.
actor.
We all thought it.
Very good. That's what that one was worth it. The fat man treat was. I'm not having it. Oh,
Yeah.
I just felt a pang of sadness for sex workers there.
Would
No?
you ever be a sex worker to put yourself through your dreams?
Right. Luckily, and I don't want this to sound too depressing, this is my dream, and I didn't have to suck dick to get here.
Would you suck Steve's dick to keep this podcast alive?
Steve works for us.
Yeah, I know.
Why would I have to suck this dick? Why? Steve, what?
What if I went maniacal with power and
Right.
was like, I'm going to leave the podcast and burn all the equipment unless you suck Steve's dick?
I'd just ring Ishan. Fucking poor Steve. Right, finish that fire regulation thing and get your dick out, Steve. What?
No, Steve wants it. Steve's come to me and gone, I really want Dan to suck me dick. And
why
I'm
does
like,
that
I'll sort it.
Adam-
Because I'm trying to be a good boss.
Why does that change anything? In that situation, you just played out. No, Dan, Steve wants it. Ironically, that makes it worse. I want Steve to be suffering through that blowjob as much as me. Like, Dan, I'm sorry, I can't even get
No,
hard.
he's
If
really
like,
enjoying it. He's like, oh, go ahead, Dan. Cut me balls.
sick of working that bar.
Did you see the questions on the fire
Thanks, Carl.
form?
Thanks, Carl.
Did you
Point
see?
is, Elton John's a fucking gobshite. And
That's what we were saying.
Ed Sheeran. Do you know Ed Sheeran apparently was involved in the kidnapping of hundreds of children from a Central African village, and no one's even talking about it?
Yeah.
No one's talking about it.
No one's talking about it.
We are now.
Yeah.
This is Panorama.
I'm just saying, do you want to give those cunts your money?
Correct.
Yeah.
Have you seen this question on the fire form?
What?
Have you not seen it?
Can I just, Carl?
You mentioned the fire form. The risk of fire from our activities is trivial, tolerable, moderate, substantial, intolerable.
Right, so this is a... What
the
is
risk of fire is
I
intolerable.
love it when they try and make us do serious things like we're an actual company. Is it the fire risk assessment?
Yeah.
It's the FRA. And I tell you what, the woman who wants this off me is fuming with me. She's like, guys, you're at risk of fire.
If she's written this, she's got mental issues. Intolerable fire. You're sitting there and you can't tolerate how likely it is that there's going to be a fire.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I love
Sit still.
podcasting, but since Adam's been dousing himself in diesel and sat there smoking
become
cigars,
intolerable.
it's become intolerable.
It's just whoever wrote that's an idiot.
Do you know, all the time when you say, like, when they ask a question as if we're a real company, it's made me think, right? Because this podcast is obviously doing very well. We make a good living from it. And, you know, it's given us a fan base and a
30
platform.
quid on a 21 quid curry. Do you know what I mean?
And also, it's given us a platform to be able to save the lives of children. Because that's what we're going to do
From
this
Ed Sheeran.
Christmas. Yeah.
We're just going to stop him going to Africa. The big, rapey, child
And on
abducting
top
nonsense.
of that, we're going to save local children with the money we're going to make from Christmas #1. And that is all down to this business. But can you imagine...
From Ed Sheeran. You can steal African children.
Can you
Don't
imagine
you dare steal
if we'd have gone into Dragon's Den
Right.
with the idea for this podcast, and we were like, right, it's the plan. Going to start in this cupboard, and then eventually going to move into a big cupboard in Runcorn. And we reckon, you know, by the end of year 2, be turning over about £500,000 a year.
And we'll be Christmas #1.
We're going to own our own cupboard.
Don't come by the time and be like, the numbers don't add up.
Yeah. And so,
I'm out.
so just before I'm out,
I'm
and
out.
I am about to be out, why would you suck Steve's dick? That's my question to you. And also,
And I'm just there going, no, Duncan, he wants it.
all right, well, I'm out. Because I like a struggle.
Deborah Mead would be there with the money she hasn't got. She's never invested in
Yeah.
anything, that fucking lunatic. She sits there. I feel like she won a prize to sit on Dragon's Den. She's got no money.
Right.
I'm out.
Yeah, she's always just there going, oh, well, I think your idea is shit. What, you want to save? You want to save? That? There was one where it was like a charity thing. right, to give African kids clean water.
Oh, man,
And the
African kids are having a rough one this episode.
but the other 4 were like, yeah, I'm in. I'll give you the money for like even less percentage than you want. And she was like, no, absolutely not. And they were like, why? She's like, I've got no fucking money.
Yeah. I'm struggling to pay council tax. And for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised you've never been on Dragons Den.
Why?
Such a you show going on with a fucking ridiculous idea.
Yeah.
I think I'd win it.
Adam's come up with an app.
You can't win it.
You can. You get all the money and then run away.
Adam's come up with an app that gets sex workers to burst in on your dates and anniversaries and Christmases, telling you that you've been the greatest shag they've ever had.
There must be some sex workers who are sick of doing sex work, though. I'm not shaming them. Like, if they want to do it, then if you want to suck dick for money, who am I to judge, right? But there must be some who don't want to do it. And I am offering them alternative work.
Yeah.
And I'm basically creating a brand new economy.
Wow. It's the way you spin things in your own, like, legend.
How much do you want?
Basically,
What?
How much do you want for what percent?
I think, right now, it's just an idea.
Right.
It is. It is. Finn, could you knock this app up? Someone get in touch with Matthew. He'd have it done at about 11:30. Like, yeah, that app's done now.
AdamSexWorkers.com
No, it needs work, that, doesn't it?
exists.
Yeah.
Do you know what it'll be called? It'll be called X Workers with a big X through the S.
Oh, so they pretend it's your ex?
Now it's X sex workers because they used to do sex work and now they're just actresses.
Oh, I thought it was,
yeah.
no, I thought it was double meaning because they're sex workers, but they're pretending to be your ex. When
No, they're not all pretending to be me ex. Some of them are just coming in and going, "Oh my god, I wish I was on this date with you. I'd be sucking you off right now," and I'd be like,
Right.
I've never met this woman before.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
But she's got some ideas that I think you could take on board. What's your name again?
She smells like Lambert and Butler and mildew, but I've got options.
No, but that'd be a as part of signing up for ex workers.
They're signing an NDA?
No.
You were like, they're signing a non-disclosure agreement.
Well, they'd have to do that as well, but like they'd have to sort of like we'd give them like a sign-up bonus, and it'd be Boots vouchers to go and get a bit of deodorant and that, and Chewies.
Paid in Chewies.
No, they're getting paid in Chewies. They're getting paid proper money, but like just as like a starting bonus, they're
Free
like,
Parker pen.
"Do you stink?" Is some L'Oreal
Yeah.
deodorant and some Wrigley's Extra.
L'Oreal deodorant. Deodorant for your hair. Right, cool.
How much you need to get it off the ground?
How much you need to get a sex worker to be like, it's dead easy, I suck dick really well. And I don't have to go and get L'Oreal deodorant.
Do you reckon they do suck dick really well? Do you reckon they do a good job?
I mean,
Yeah, because you want to get out there quick, don't they?
yeah, I don't know. You'd think they'd probably be
And do you
all
pay
right.
per minute or do you pay per act?
Paper act.
Like, do you say like, right, I'm hiring you for 3 hours, suck me dick constantly for 3 hours, or is it just I suck until I come?
But why would you want that? I've come, but keep going because you're on the clock.
No, you're just like just wait there. You know, like when you jump out, like when you jump out of a taxi to go to the cash point. If you've come, and you're just like, just wait there. Keep the meter on. Be ready to go again in 4 minutes.
How fucking depressing would that be? And I've come. Okay, keep going. You're on till 11:15. Gone soft. Keep going. I've paid for this. Hey, yeah. You want to be an actor?
We could, while we're waiting for me to reload, we could put Netflix on and watch the things that she auditioned for and didn't get.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, torture.
Vicar of Dibley.
On Netflix. How old is this sex worker that she...
Is that the problem you had with the Vicar of Dibley? That's not even on that streaming service. You're thinking of BBC iPlayer.
I think it is.
Where was that? 1997?
Great show.
Yeah, it was a great show. How old is sex worker? Oh, my audition for that back in 96. Need a new fucking agent, love. Hey, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. You've gone to sleep. Hey, little Vinny's asleep now. I think you're going to have a real problem finding sex workers for the ex-workers app.
I think you could launch a sister app as well,
Right.
which gets actors into sex work when they're failing. So it's just an option. So it's like, here's the new role that's come up here, and if you don't get it, John wants to be bummed.
Right. Yeah. Just out of drama school.
Yeah.
Got 3 options. Mackey's. Bumming.
Yeah, but like if you like sex and you don't mind doing it as a job, then there's more money to be made than that than working in Mackey's, isn't it?
True. I mean, it's illegal though, isn't it?
Is
Is
sex
it though?
work illegal? Like, you can't. Is it a civil law?
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
What's mad is
Because brothels
prostitution.
do exist.
It's illegal to pay someone for sex, but if you film it and make porn, then it's not. It's weird, isn't it? There's a Jim Jeffries routine about it. It's actually a really good bit.
Content is king.
No, it's about like how America calls itself the land of the free. And it's like prostitution's illegal though, unless you film it. And an 18-year-old girl can be covered in like 12 loads of spunk. But then she's too young to have a beer. And if anyone deserves a beer,
Yeah. Oh shit, because it's 21 for alcohol in most states. Isn't
It's
it?
fucking
Is it federal, is it?
yeah, it's 21 across the whole
And it's
country.
18 for sex work.
Yeah, it's on Freedom by Jim Jeffries, which is actually a really good special.
Yeah, but I don't think it's illegal, is it? In terms of you're not going to jail for sucking all the dicks.
You don't go to jail, I think, for actually sucking the dick. You go to jail for offering to suck the dick. It's soliciting. It's trying.
It is illegal.
No, it's trying to get the work. I think once you've got the work, if you get caught sucking the dick, I'm too late, officer.
But is it not a civil law, like traffic? Like a,
Don't know.
I don't think you're going to jail for getting bummed. Caught me on that.
Don't they go over after like the owner of the brothel or something?
Probably, yeah. The pimp.
They don't all work in brothels, though, do they? Some of them are just street whores.
Oh god, that sounded fucking aggressive, mate. That honestly, listen back to that. That sounded harsh. Yeah, the ones in the but
There you go, so yeah.
But that's desperation sex work, innit?
Yeah.
If you're on the street, it's so fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Like at the higher end is working at a brothel is a lot safer because there's some safeguarding, isn't there?
Yeah.
But obviously, I think. But then again, the police know that these places exist, but they get to.
Next to go there.
Yeah, Christmas do. Oh, I bet that's the worst night, innit?
You ever been to a
When
brothel?
the fucking coppers turn up. Yeah, we've done it on the pod years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Yeah. Years ago, I went to a brothel after a night out. I'd been drinking, and I met these lads from Coventry that
I
had been
remember,
at the gig, and they were like, "Oh, one of us has got this thing for," and I'd never been, and I just went in and just couldn't get an erection.
Must be a
I just
sad
paid
place.
£75 for it to be like, "See you then." I was like,
How many people a day
pretty tragic.
do you reckon visit brothels in the UK?
I don't know.
I'm just thinking about whether we can get Laura's Gone posters up.
Right.
Because people who go there have got money to burn. And if it's just like, look,
79p.
you can come in, but you've got to download that.
The way you
At
got
the
this
NHS.
conversation back to the Christmas number 1 was almost sinister. Brothels. Yeah, not for me. What about the Christmas number 1? Laura's gone. And Barry's come.
Next year.
Barry's come.
Get Barry Dodson.
He's not going to be happy about that. He will not enjoy that.
He's not going to learn it for fucking 3 years. He's still catching up.
Street whores. Fucking hell. Even I, who am used to listening to you come out with stuff, went, "Ooh, Lordy. Goddamn Adam."
There's something wrong with that phrase, though, is there? They're on the
Street
streets.
whores.
Yeah, there's nothing right with it, though, is there?
I don't know.
It's what they call themselves.
I don't pretend to have all the answers.
Pavement bummers.
We do, though. We absolutely do. As Adam and Dan take on street sex work. I think the brothels, could you Google that, Finn?
I don't like street whores.
I reckon in years to come, brothels will just be like Mackey's. They'll just like be open, and I think drugs will be legal and so will prostitution, and they'll just be like big.
I tend to agree. How is prostitution illegal? How is sex illegal?
I think
Like,
it's just what-
who?
It's just what it's just
You
above
could-
it, isn't it? That's
you-
what the illegal bit is.
No, it's linked to religion, isn't it? It's the fake fucking moral stance of a system that has been affected by years of affiliation with religion and the church. Because who the fuck are you to tell me what's morally right and what's morally wrong? No one's getting hurt. It's something that happens dangerously, illegally. Whenever there's something happening illegally and girls are at risk, this is how girls get murdered on the streets, is because they're forced through drug addiction and just absolute desperation to be on the streets with predators fucking circling round. Try going into a brothel and abusing one of those girls and you'll get your legs broken because although you might question the morals of it, they're safe in there. Like it. So if that is an option, take it away, legalize it, give them a safer option. It's the same with drugs. You are basically let it, like how much illegal money changes hands in this country through alcohol sales? I'd say it's close to nothing because we have a fully sort of taxable system where we're allowed to get alcohol. But because drugs are illegal, there's and this is someone who used drugs for years. It causes so much danger because you're forcing it into gangs and it's all they're linked to sex trafficking. It's fucking horrible. So Adam's right. Bring it on. When are we getting to the point where we can legalize it?
Be great if they like combine it with a Mackies.
Just drive through.
All right, love. I'll have a large Big Mac meal, a big bowl of smack, and hair arsehole.
In that order?
I'll have an arsehole first.
No, you definitely don't want the smack first.
No,
because you're not going to be able to
That's
pay, are you?
dessert.
Smack's dessert. Yeah.
Right, so window 1 is not smack, is it?
yeah, hair arsehole, have a bit to eat. I'm feeling a bit stuffed. I could do with a nap. Smack me up. Kip.
Genuinely, that's the way, innit? So you get... Hang on. So window 1 of this Mackie's sex, drugs.
Yeah.
Right. So window 1, you get noshed off. Just have to really lean out the window for that one.
Well, whatever one.
How many stars have you got, love? Good. 3. Solid. And then
There's only
next,
one star I want to see.
a bumhole. Yes, I got it.
Brown star.
Got it. Window 2. That's the chicken with
Baby
nuggets.
wipe.
Here's your wipe. Here's your nuggets.
It's 25 windows.
Don't confuse the two. And then just at the end, instead of a McFlurry,
Bit of
Big
smack.
bowl of smack.
the McSmack.
Excuse me, there's no sauce here. Be sauce, please.
Big smack.
The Big Smack. Nailed it. Nailed it.
A smack chicken sandwich meal.
Nah, you had it with Big Smack. It was
Smack
beautiful.
nuggets. The big smack.
The big tasty smack.
The Fillet-O Smack.
A Mac smack wrap. Carrot smack bag.
A quarter pound of smack burger.
How did you not get Baghead in there?
Festive smack.
The mozzarella
Smack.
Smack.
A McFlurry of smack.
Smack nuggets.
The Smack Dippers. And they said Dickers.
Smack Royale. Let's go
5
to a different
chicken.
chain.
Oh, the
Smackettes.
Smack Royale.
Smack
That's
Zinger
in-
burger.
That's in French.
Yeah.
Look at literally the whole
Spaghetti bolognese.
all 3 of these knobheads just doing foods from McDonald's. French Smack.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Famous McDonald's meal.
Yeah, I was moving into other chains.
Oh,
then.
you've gone into another.
I was in Frankie and Benny's.
Oh, fucking hate Frankie and Benny's. I prefer Smack from there. Everything from the
Smack
fucking
corn
freezers.
chicken.
Popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
Are we in KFC now?
Yeah.
Right.
A zinger smack a meal.
The Smack box.
That's it. He's won.
Oh. Oh,
Smack wrap.
the bucket. The Smack bucket. Oh, that's a
A
fuck.
bucket of smack. Great.
That is a
What's it called?
sharer, isn't it? That's a
A
sharer.
family bucket of smack, please.
20
Do you want a
pieces.
fruit shoe with that? Which kid's string do you want with that, love?
Smack currant.
Smack current! Hey! Order! Carl gets it.
Have a can of Fanta fruit smack.
You
I think we all won.
Cherry
You
smack
get that.
zero.
Cherry Smack Zero.
Pepsi smacks.
Jerry.
How long before they legalise it?
Smack.
How long before they legalise drugs? And genuinely, in the future, how long?
Well, they're doing a war on drugs this week, aren't they, apparently? You
Yeah.
see?
Oh, that war on drugs has been going on since the early 80s, though, isn't
Is
it?
it Reagan?
Apparently it's now going to be like it's shows how hilariously committed to irony the British government are, that there was literally crack cocaine found in the toilets near Boris Johnson's office and throughout the House of Commons, and 2 days later they've gone, we're going to start cracking down on drugs with the general population.
Yeah.
Was it crack?
There was some crack, yeah.
If they get a
Fucking hell.
drug dealer's phone, If they get a drug dealer's phone, they're going to message every number in there. So I am expecting some messages.
And say what? Come to the police station.
Hello, Dan.
Would you like any more drugs
Would
today?
you like a drug? This is your drug dealer. Would you like to buy a drug? I'm carrying a drugs. If you buy a drugs, I will give you the drugs for money.
If I've never bought drugs, but like if by some weird reason my number's in one of their phones and I get called in for question, I'm just going to make up a big lie and then just tell them it was a lie at the end. I'm going to be like, actually, I wasn't buying drugs off them, I was selling them to them. I'm actually the top dog.
Why would you do that if you'd been brought in for questioning in a drug sting?
Because I'd wind them up.
It's not confession,
Right to
is
the
it?
end and then just like, how many messing? You got no evidence?
Yeah.
I revoke my
I
confession.
don't know what they can do.
And then
'cause-
they'd spend years trying to nail me because they'd think I'm the new Pablo Escobar. Pablo Roscobar.
I don't think they'd think that.
no.
What?
They wouldn't think that, would they?
Well,
Instantly, they drop all cases.
no. What do you mean?
Don't forget about that murder, that fucking missing kid. We've got.
No, but the
new
drug-
I do
king.
that. Like I've got so much time in the world.
They're not-
I'm not busy at all. I'm doing 19 gigs every night in December, but I love being in the local police station for questioning as a fake drugs lord.
the narcotics department, they'd just be focused on me. And they'd be like, we've got to get him. Because if I admit to running the drug underworld of Europe, and then they're like, and they go, oh, he's probably messing. And then it turns out that I was. Then they're going to look fucking stupid in the press,
Yeah.
aren't
You
they?
think you think why would it take them years to work out that you're not that guy though?
What?
Why
there's
would it
no
take
evidence.
them years?
Because
Having said that though, if they just got his fucking bank receipts and looked at the amount of trainers he's been buying, they might be like, he's definitely related to drug
yeah,
money in
Curtis
some
kicks
way.
in Manchester, they're going to get raided.
That's where he's hiding the fucking.
I don't
money.
think the police can do anything if they text you and go, "Hello, would you like one drugs?" What can you? That's entrapment.
entrapment. Yeah. If
How-
you said
how does that
yes,
work?
If you said yes, what are you gonna do? They've sold you the drugs. They've broke the law. 'Cause you're not buying drugs, are you? You're just saying that you would. Yeah,
Yeah.
buy drugs. Yeah. Got any? No. Sound. See you later.
I bought coke off this same woman. If it wasn't her, I'd be like,
Do you have a female drug dealer?
I did, yeah.
Oh my
What?
God, how very 2021.
Where was she from? Actually, don't need to say that, do you?
Around Chester way.
Mad.
She just looked like a mum doing the school drop off.
That's the fucking perfect disguise, that.
Of course, it's why she was there.
I don't know why more drug dealers don't become transgender.
No, transgender.
I don't know why that either.
They wouldn't get caught, would they?
Why trans?
Because men are more suspicious as drug dealers.
All right.
Like, if you're a man driving around in a big black Range Rover, people would be like, But if they have a look and you're just like a woman, they'd be like, oh.
Grafter's wife.
Yeah, there's an ugly drug dealer's wife.
Are you saying all trans people are ugly? Because that's really offensive.
I hate you. You horrible cunt. You drove us down that road. Why didn't you just go, yeah, old women could be drug dealers? What about trans, Dan? Dan? Here's this shit grenade. See what you can do with it. Yeah, old ladies. If your pension's not working out, speak to your local drug dealer. Hello, dear. Can I do drop-offs for you?
Was she nice?
Could double it up with Meals on Wheels.
Was the lady nice?
They're nice, of course.
Mad.
Well, how do you think drug dealers are?
No, but I mean, like,
Most drug dealers are dead sound.
yeah, but if you want to be a cunt, if she's a lovely woman, you could just rob her.
Oh, yeah. If you tried to rob her, she'd go, are you robbing me? And they'd be like, yeah, give me all the coke. And she'd go, all right, cool. And then she has your number. She knows where she dropped it off. And then she will hand it up the chain to the person who she's delivering for. And then you are going to get murdered.
Yeah, but if you get like a new
She's
phone.
not like she's
Get a
not-
new phone and get it to drop it off like miles from where you live and you get away with it.
Cool, yeah. But if you steal off drug dealers,
Use a fake name.
they're not going to be like, oh my God, European Bob. I thought that was his real name. We've lost another kilo, lads. You're going to get some horrible cunts coming finding you. She's not like a one-woman drug dealer, is she? She's not like she started doing cupcakes in the
That's what she wants you to
lockdown
think.
and now she started an Instagram like, oh my God, Jenny's Cakes. You know,
But was
she's
she-
working for someone.
Was she imposing?
No, she was in a Honda Civic.
Don't look for women in Honda Civic in the
It's just
Chester
deep on the cover, this.
She fucking pubes. They don't, like, drug dealers don't come around, we've got the drugs, have you got the money? Don't try to steal our drugs! They're just dead sound people who look innocuous. But if you try and fuck them over, they work for someone who works for someone else. And I don't know if you want to be dealing with that.
Steal the drugs off here and sell them up the chain.
Right,
Instant money. Double the price as well.
Get a sex worker, hear me out, who has not got a part in a sitcom, desperate, sick of sucking dick. Next minute, just stealing money off
She
drug
must be
dealers.
one of the only ladies on that level. Surely.
No.
Really, yeah?
No.
I've never heard of it, mate.
Listen, it depends who you're buying off. If you're just getting random numbers, and that number, so this number was a number that you couldn't just give out. It was like the customers were allowed to ask if they could give that number to someone, and only then would that number get answered. It was a small, protected little, to make sure no knobheads were giving it out, and it was a trusted sort of thing. Genuinely, the actual buying of drugs at that level is all very friendly, all very nice. If you whip a knife out and go, give me them fucking drugs, that drug dealer will be like, are you sure? Cool. You know that bit in Snatch where she's like at the bookies? It's like, do you know whose bookies this is? Yeah,
all bets are off.
I love it when she points behind her and she does it. She goes, all bets are off. It means we don't have any money, doesn't it? I think it'd go like that. She's not going to be like in a Honda Civic with a fucking kid's seat in the back and be like, are you trying to rob me? Let me just get my shooter. Like,
if I was a drug dealer, I'd have my axe with me. No one's taking my drugs.
Oh, here we go. The old car axe. Adam doesn't go anywhere. He's got screen wash, check. Antifreeze, check.
I haven't got either of those things, but I have got an axe.
You've got an axe?
Yeah. But you can clear ice off your screen if you've got an axe.
What's that for? Cleaning the screen.
You all right, Adam? Yeah. Icy one today? Yeah. And I'm drug dealing.
Hide in plain sight.
Hide in plain sight. Look like a drug dealer. So the police like, God, that guy looks like a drug dealer. But he probably wouldn't want to be a drug dealer. We should arrest that mother of three that's doing the school drop-off. Sneaky bitch. She's probably a street whore.
Can we have a break?
I might mate, give me a shout. Let me know what your drug dealers are like, but mine was dead now.
I just thought you were just men. That might be sexist of me. Is that sexist?
God.
Yeah.
It is sexist, yeah. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad sexism. I don't think there's women out there who are like equal rights for women. We want to deal drugs too.
But isn't she the pusher? She's not the dealer, is she? She's the mover, isn't she?
That sounds like two euphemisms for gay men.
You're the pusher.
I'm a pusher.
Is she the bummer? Is she the postman? Or is she the postbox?
Dealer be the one that wanks you off, wouldn't it?
Don't know, man. Yeah, you're right. There'll be someone.
Cup in the balls.
That's what I mean. There's someone above her.
Yeah.
Cup in the balls.
What's he doing?
I'm dealing a cock.
Do you want to be a sex worker? Adam, is everything all right?
Blinds it in.
Ring a number. Adam will turn up with his axe and jizz on you. You've got his number from the other episode. I wonder if anyone tried to ring that number.
I hope so. Some poor cunt in Middlesbrough.
All right, get on me. Wag lids, hope you're enjoying today's patron exclusive. We've got some new merch that you can see over my boobie.
Is this real?
This is an ad, this.
Oh, for the merch.
For the merch that you're wearing.
Get one of these ones, but when you buy it, get one that fits you.
They come in different sizes, but I would definitely maybe order one size up, unless you want to feel like it's a Tammy Girl starter bra.
Haveawordpod.com is where you get the merch from, and it'll save you wearing that pile of shite that you're wearing at the minute.
We just said don't be doing the mean thing. You look like a fucking pedo. Get some merch, but he can't help himself.
But look at them. Look through the camera at the fucking scruffy twat on the other side of it.
I like you. I think you look good.
Fucking pathetic.
But you'll look better in Have a Word Pod merch.
That's what I was saying, just in a more polite way.
And that's here, because Carlo put the graphic in.
Haveawordpod.com, if you can't read.
Get on me. Do 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 Welcome back, everyone.
Have you been on hold to someone this week? When I become Prime Minister, you know when we've made our Cannes Film Festival debut and then we'd run for office?
Yeah. Please, God, hope that doesn't happen. Go on.
I'm going to make it illegal to put people on hold unless they want to be. Like, you know when you have to ring somewhere?
That's illegal then, isn't it? No one wants to be on hold.
Yeah, but like what I mean is like if you want to like be on hold with Ticketmaster to get tickets for something, then you can.
Oh.
But they can't like make you, you've got a parking fine. So you got to ring this number and then you ring it and they go like, right, you're going to be on hold for 20 minutes. That should be illegal.
Who are you getting parking fines off?
I don't know, but you know what I mean?
Jesus.
Like, you got to ring British Gas and sort this problem out.
And they make profit off you waiting on the call.
No, I don't even mean profit. Just taking my time away.
Last time I did drugs, which was the low ebb of like, I've got a problem. I'm doing it on my own. I've lied to everyone. I told myself not to. I deleted the number. I deleted her number and then went through my dialed numbers like a week before and went, there it is. Like a little fucking smack squirrel. I was like, it was so weird. I bought tickets to Cardiff on Arriva Trains Wales, which I did. And I also paid a fine to stoke.gov.uk for a parking ticket I got in Stoke. Well, turns out I was really high and I didn't pay it. So I've now got a fine. And you know when you get a fine through, you're like, this is absolutely deserved, Dan, you massive cokehead. I was like, oh, God, I'm so high. Oh, God, I'm paying fucking parking fines. No, you didn't, Dan. You just imagined it, you fucking bellend. So I've got to pay a parking. If they put me on hold, I'm putting it down and I'll pay more in 2 weeks' time, bellend. Can we do one of my Patreon speed rounds?
Yeah.
Yay! Because we're on the clock. We're on the clock.
On the clock. I got to go take my girlfriend to a hospital.
Okay. No banter there today. Ryan Revel says, hi guys, bit geeky, but thought Finn could put the chords for Laura's Gone up on the internet. We can all have a go ourselves. Fucking great set yourself. And then he messaged back going, I don't know what I said there at the end. So he messaged, fucking great set yourself. Ended his email like that, read it back, got the fear and went, I really don't know why I wrote that last bit. I'm sorry.
I know the chords. It's A, G, and F. So enjoy.
It's not.
Is it A, G, and F?
Can we get them up for the budding musicians on Patreon?
I'll sort that after we finish recording.
I learnt it on the ukulele pretty quickly, so it's not.
I've learned it on the drums.
It's bastardized Wonderwall, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Ish, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we also, but
I learned it on the drums, so I don't know the guitar chords.
oh,
He knows the drum
I
chords.
can't wait for these people to watch you on the drums. It was like a sensory session for an autistic kid. Although they don't like loud sounds, but this one does.
Some of them
They
do.
were like,
Some of them do. Not all autistic kids are the same. You've been really problematic today.
yep.
He played the very famous piano.
Straight horse! Woo! Autistic street horse.
Heroes in a half shell.
Shalom, boys. Next. Fucking lightning. Got a question? Got an answer. E, F, G, A minor. What are the chords? A minor, G, F, L, and U.
And Q as well.
And Q.
To his own chords.
Shalom, boys. Question for you guys. Lots of people have work husbands, wives, because they're cunts, or work parents, because they're young cunts. Given the Have a Word studio is your workplace, what are the equivalent relationships for you guys? Obviously, Dan's the work, weird, creepy uncle. Cheers. That's from Capel.
No, I'm a polyamorous sheikh and you're all my bitches.
In your world.
Polyamorous sheikh. Arabian Nights.
I know, sheikhs polyamorous. Isn't that just their religion anyway?
No, not all sheikhs are the same, Carl. You've been very problematic.
You're the dad, Dan.
I think I'm the mum.
No, you're the... Yeah, well, you're the parents either way. Everything has to go through you, money-wise, at the end. Like, we're all
it doesn't. It's just you treat it that way.
Yeah, I like it, though. I feel
Adam,
safe.
you literally went in the group. Dan, can we have permission to put a £500 bet on Christmas number one?
Yeah, because...
I know, because we've got to check with each other.
That's not me going, can I please have £500 pocket money? That's me going, do you mind me spending some of the company money on something that is frivolous? If I had to order a new memory card, I don't go, Dan, can we have a new memory card? But Carl does.
I just feel safe. You make me feel safe now.
There's got to be some checks and balances on an account that I looked at how much is in the account the other day and went, Oh, and it's just we've just become used to it.
He was getting in the bath
No, I was
and doing his Japanese impression.
no, I was in Japan. I was like, that's a lot of money. Gonna be a nice Christmas. I think he's the dad. I'm the mum, and you're like the lesbian auntie, Carl.
I'll take that. They're cool.
Yeah, because you got the hair and the facial hair. Finn is the adopted son, and
Steve's the cat.
No, Steve's like, you know, like that kid from down the street whose parents are on smack and they just come round because they want the tea. You're like, yeah. Steve's
That was great.
oh, like, come on, give him one of your old jumpers. All right, we'll wash your clothes, love. Have a plate.
It's very rare Steve gets a little dig.
Yeah, no, Steve's getting a fucking...
Oh, come on.
It was more of a right hook than a dick.
Douglas says, wag wag the king lids. I'm getting in touch for some advice or guidance, really. I'm 27, been in 2 long-term relationships in my life, and I'm starting to think it's all more hassle than it's worth. Starts well for the first year or so and then becomes a load of aggro and bitching, which seems to be standard relationship shit. You lot are all in relationships. Dan's obviously married. Carl's been with his missus for 25 years or whatever. I was wondering what advice you have on making a long-term relationship work and keeping things sound. I'm really glad, Douglas, that I've put this in a speed round because it's quite a serious question. You're obviously struggling with something, grappling things within your own love life, and we are not going to give you the time you deserve, and Adam's not in the mood to take it seriously. You're being really problematic today, Douglas. So what's one bit of advice?
Communication.
Yeah. Like, Serica, I'm going to bum your head off. Let her know and then bum her head off.
Exactly.
Yes.
Fuck some street hoes, see if it makes you feel any better.
Street hoes! Autistic street hoes!
It's a new Nickelodeon show.
You're pitching it to Nickelodeon.
Autistic
street hoes.
Yeah.
First studio you're going to.
Yeah.
Start up and work up.
Gotta let the kids learn about them.
I think it's a Netflix. Autistic street hoes.
You reckon? Go autistic street hoes.
Chantel, how many dicks you sucked? 19.
Not all autistic kids are good at maths.
Oh, I am
You're being very
really
problematic today.
Sorry, if you're called Chantel and you're an autistic street sex worker, I apologise. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for helping me clear up my questionable social politics. Hey, terrible eye contact means they never get jizz in there. So, communication is what you're going for.
Comunicado, yes.
Or comunicado.
Yeah, just don't fucking hold things back. Just say everything. Even if you think it's going to upset them, tell them. I mean, to a level.
Yeah.
If they need to know, I mean.
They'll be like, I think your mum's a slag and your dad's a fucking gobshite.
Yeah, no.
I've got to tell you.
Communication.
I've got to tell you.
Honesty is key, unless it's going to really piss her off. And then just die with the lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they need to know, then, yeah. I mean, don't say
Communication, just to keep their little mind at rest.
If they're walking around in a short skirt and there's toilet roll hanging out their ass from where they've wiped their ass, just let them know.
We all learned something about Sam there.
It's the key.
She's a scruffy wiper. What's the hospital appointment for? Getting things cut off her arse.
There's a full toilet roll stuck up there. Can't get it out.
Fucking hell, love. This is Blitz. You animal.
What's your advice, Dan?
Because especially when you've got kids, the whole thing is it gets very monotonous. It's tiring. Blah blah. Blah. Like, still treat her like a girlfriend. I know you're married. Long-term relationships can be very like, have you put the bins out? Have you cleaned that? Why have you not cleaned that? And it gets really unromantic. I think you still got to do some romantic gestures. Surprise them. No, that is open to so much banter. Surprise them like, morning, pa! But like, just be like, I've got tickets for a show. Or tell you what, I've spoken to your mum. She's babysitting. I'm just taking you out for a meal and we'll have some drinks.
Nice.
Just don't forget that you are a couple.
Nice.
Which is advice that, as I'm saying out loud, I could literally do to heed. Because it's, you can go, yeah, no, we went out for food in June.
It's round Christmas. Things get easier as well because there's often like spare like bows and stuff hanging around. You can just put one on your bell end when she walks in. Like,
Surprise.
Surprise.
present.
Surprise.
Unwrap my cock.
Yeah, the surprise is important that you get that surprise right.
Loads of spare bows as
Yeah,
well.
surprise, we're in credit card debt. Ta-da.
Unwrap my cock.
Unwrap my card.
Nickelodeon.
Or get on the app, ex-workers.
That could be a new MTV show
when you
instead of
sat
Pimp My
there-
Ride.
And when you sat there, pay one of the
Sure.
ex-workers to be at the window going, Douglas uses the best cock I've ever had, lad. Surprise her. Because women love that, especially in the dark. Sex workers banging on the window. I'm not autistic. Have you got any blitz? I'll do with a wipe. Okay.
Oh, dearie me. From
Finn,
before.
Finn, what advice have you got in relationships? Shut up, Finn.
Complain about the cat.
Oh, Carl.
Too soon.
Well done.
Carl.
Too soon.
Carl, that was from a long time
Yeah.
before.
Too soon.
What's your...
It's fair. It's valid. It's fine. He can have it.
Do you want to do... Oh, Finn.
Oh!
We got a few comments. Fucking hell, I'm liking the chip on Finn. He's giving it back, innit, Finn?
Finn says, don't be
Giving it back.
easy.
When Finn's not here after Christmas, you'll know what's happened. Ian Metcalf, would you rather never be let out in traffic so every cunt just drives past you as you're trying to edge out, or every time someone is kind enough to let you out, you have to look them dead in the eye as they pass and give them the middle finger?
That one. I do it anyway.
So easy.
You've just described Adam's driving style.
Thank you very much. But you know, you should have anyway. So fuck you. You get no credit.
Have you flipped the bird? What did I say? Flick your clit.
Every single time I get in the car.
No, I don't.
I do
I'm
the
not.
drive-by one.
I'll do some of them sometimes when they don't know. Like, oh,
When you don't look, but you do that.
I do that every time a busy car goes past. All right, officer. Ooh, you don't know what I'm doing here, do you? You fucking pig.
Otherwise you'd be in
I
prison.
kind of like the Sarky one. You know when someone doesn't let you out and you're like, thank you very much. You're like being that bell end. Going,
Yeah. I clap like Heath Ledger's Joker.
Put your hands on the wheel.
When Commissioner Gordon gets made Commissioner Gordon.
Sounded like big personal sex. Jordan says, Wagwaglites, the world's ending and you have to pick 5 comedians, former guests, each to be the part of your post-apocalyptic tribe, fighting to survive, hunter-gathering, and all that shit. I love this, Jordan, by the way. You can't pick the same guest, FYI. Thanks for the pod and everything that comes
So
with
it's
it.
like captains. I get to pick one. You get to pick
Got
one.
so many people through a rough time, yeah. So we'll make it 3. We'll make it, you need a team of 3. We'll go, Adam will start. We'll go round robin. Who's your first post-apocalyptic? Adam, what are you calling your tribe first of all?
Rowie's baggers.
Rowie's body baggers.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're sinister.
No, actually, I'm going to call it the gentlemen and ladies and people who identify as neither.
Right. I'm going to call myself the street horse just to fucking mix it up.
Cool.
Go.
No, you're picking.
Brennan.
Kane Brown.
Oh, great. Now we all look racist
Why?
There's another one.
because all mine were white in my head. Go on.
Okay, well, I'm going Kane Brown first.
Why?
Sure.
Because he's fucking enormous.
That's it.
And he's quite sound.
He does seem like he'd be quite a lot of fun in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
A 6'4", very charismatic, good-looking black guy.
Yeah.
Just imagine that.
Absolute first
When
round pick.
someone was coming for your fucking supplies and you just heard him with a shotgun going, Cha!
I've just
Why
picked
did I do
Patrick
it?
Mahomes, mate.
Cha!
I know he's not having a great season, but, you know, he is a fucking prodigious
I
talent.
don't know. They're on the turn. I think they're going to do very well. Win the division for sure. All right, Dan, you know about the NFL board off. Kane Brown. Oh, fuck a duck. That's a great shout. Who have we had on that's hard?
Mine's Paddy the Body.
Oh! Ow!
That's good.
Yeah.
Because he's hard,
Do
isn't
you
he?
think he'd be... What shape would Paddy the Buddy be post-apocalyptic?
I think he's still hard.
Would he
isn't
be in fight mode?
No.
Because
Nobody could get into it.
No, because when he's like 2 weeks past the fight, he doesn't look in... Oh, god damn, what am I saying?
Would you want to fight him 2 weeks after he's had a fight?
I would rather fight him when he's all having a happy time, just enjoying time with his
I think
bird.
any time he's going to murder all of us.
Yeah, okay. Who have we had on that looks pretty fucking nails?
Josh Jones.
Yeah, cool, I'll go Josh Jones.
You'd underestimate him, wouldn't you?
You would.
Classic underestimate. People would be trying to like nick his supplies and he'd bum them. Or be bummed by them. I don't know how he'd pull that off, but they won't be suspecting it.
Would he
Underestimate.
threaten them by
Yeah, I'll
being
go-
bummed?
I'll go Josh Jones, thank you. I'll take Josh Jones.
Nice.
Yeah, who's your next one?
Um,
For the street horse, we've got
Finn's dead.
Just who's we're just not even in a relationship. Go on for your gang. Who's next?
It's a tough one. Thomas Green. I know that makes us both from the Thank You show, but I'm going Thomas Green because when we start to lose hope, he can make us all religious.
Right. Yeah. Okay. He's not religious though.
Nobody knows how to be.
Yeah.
Right. I tell you what, in a post-apocalyptic world, if you were like, do you know what I think we need? Jesus. I'm going to go Lauren Patterson.
Cool.
Repopulate the earth.
Oh, no. I just think she'd get twatted first when me and Josh have got time to run off.
Right.
Right.
I'm going...
Repopulate the earth. Come on, Josh, Lauren. Let's make some babies. That's not how you do it.
I'm going Jimmy Carr. Because he'll have money somewhere put away.
But you can't exchange it for anything. It's post-apocalyptic, and you can't
No.
change your hands now, but you're a fucking idiot.
We become the bank of the new world, and then we're the richest people in the world.
Oh, mate. Your gang. So who's your gang? Paddy the Baddie and Jimmy Carr. Fucking hell.
But in the new world, we're the
Seems
bank.
like hard work, that, doesn't it?
Fucking Jimmy, you lizard.
Who's your third pick? Third and final pick?
Jamie Webster.
Oh, keep spirits up.
Yeah.
Oh, you can have a wicked campfire.
Yeah.
Has he got a guitar, post-apocalyptic? Or has he just made his own?
He can make one out of a tree.
Out of a tree? Great song, Jamie. Ishan, because he's my big Bengali pod bay. I love him. My group is...
Look at Carl looking through the list of guests.
I forgot the guests.
My group is soft and confusing as fuck.
Oh, I know. Nigel Young.
You
He
don't...
can make the food.
He can't. He'll just criticise your making of the
Oh,
food.
I won't make it. He will. And I go, yeah, he should be good.
Mate, my group's stupid, but yours sounds awful. Paddy the Baddy, Jimmy Carr and Nigel Long.
I'm diversifying. Yeah,
Yeah, I think there's going to be an argument pretty quick in your group.
but I'm the king, so they can all fuck off.
Oh, God. The king.
Can we have a fourth one?
Go on.
Who do you want?
I don't know.
Then no.
Glenn Moore.
I'm all right. I've got my three.
Glenn Wall would have been a great answer, by the way. He's lived in the wilderness.
My post-apocalyptic group is Ishan Akbar, Lauren Patterson.
That was great.
So, what? Go on, sorry.
His would
No, it's
be
fine.
Ishan.
No, everyone else said it.
I just started.
No, everyone else said
No,
the
but
joke.
someone's gonna lose their
Ishan's
shit.
lived in the world. I mean,
No,
No, everyone's going to know that the joke was great, and
Glenn
you're
Wall,
going to
sorry.
be the only one who never knows what it was.
Glenn Moore lived in the
I'm not
wilderness,
moving on
Kent.
until I know what that joke is.
I said Glenn Wall has lived in the wilderness. Kent.
Got it back on tracks there, guys. My group's gonna get a sitcom, basically.
Before mine.
We're gonna get murdered alive. Murdered alive. We'll get murdered alive.
Broadway show.
Did everyone hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely before you've got a gay guy, an Asian.
I've got an Asian.
Yeah, but mine's like our Asian.
All right.
It was like American Asian.
R. Kelly's brother. Our Asian.
That's our Kelly. That's our Asian. That's our John.
That's our kid.
Should we do? Sorry,
What are we doing with our lives?
I have
And
no idea. But I'm scared to talk over anyone. Shall we do some?
Yeah.
I got something to tell you, but I did something wrong.
Sorry, what?
Babba da boop bap.
Oh, sorry. I just
Babba da boop bap.
It is okay
sorry.
Kent.
Just do it again.
Kent.
to apologize, or whether I could just come up my life.
Sam, all right though.
An asshole.
Something like that.
She's having,
She's giving away her arsehole.
she's having an arsehole transplant.
That girl who I grew up with who didn't have an asshole.
Oh.
Just giving it is.
If you can just spare one arsehole a month,
It's only giving it half because then they both have half a hole, but there's no such thing as half a hole.
from before. Kent.
See, it was funny, wasn't it?
I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at this. The whole thing. Ay.
All right, Nigel Young, lad.
You're being very problematic today, Adam.
Oh, no. That's his catchphrase. Hiya. That's his catchphrase?
Yeah, but it's his catchphrase.
Yeah. Haro Nissan for Sanko Waja. Hiya.
We basically got him on this pod so you could do that impression to him.
Yeah,
Smashed it.
you did.
It's genuinely one of your best.
Up there with me, Xabi Alonso, there.
Yeah, Xavi Alonso got some love.
Baby, pass me the ball. Oh, wow.
Like how many Champions League has that guy
Nigel
won?
Young
He's still talking about an FA Cup match at Luton Town.
Have I got a Langor?
You're in the
scored one
Champions
against
League,
Newcastle
Xavi.
as
Never
well.
mind about that. What about Kenilworth Road?
He scored one against Newcastle as well.
Was it Kenilworth? Where did
Kenilworth
Luton
Road,
play?
Kenilworth Road. Nice, well done there. Proud of you.
Confession?
Sure.
Do you want to read him?
No.
Okay. Wag lids. As it's a confession, please keep me anonymous. We do. I've been toying with sending this confession in because part of me is happy with my own absolution. But during my time at uni, one of my I thought close friends, ended up sleeping with the guy I was dating on my birthday. We'd been together about 5 months at this point, but still weren't labelling anything serious. Oh, geez. After me sacking him off and us repairing our friendship, she vowed she wouldn't speak to him again. Fast forward 6 months, we're living together in second year, and I find out she's in a relationship with this guy in secret. After we found his passport wedged in our sofa. So when I found out, and with the egging on of our other housemates, we proceeded to steal his passport, clean the toilet with her toothbrush and this fancy expensive face cleansing brush she used every day, and never told her. She eventually told us they were together, and we acted as if nothing had ever happened and carried on as normal for the next 2 years. He and her are now happily married, own a home together, and me and her still catch up every so often. Obviously, I've never mentioned what happened. Am I absolved, or do I need some Jermaine penance?
She should have done worse.
So, the only thing that makes me go, well, on a technicality.
If someone had ringworm and they cleaned it, she might have got infected in her mouth.
Yeah. But we'd been together 5 months at this point, but still weren't labelled anything serious. Yeah, you were just banging though.
No, it doesn't matter though. You don't. If it's your mates, whatever, you still just leave it alone. Doesn't matter if they've labelled it. Go and find somebody else, anybody else.
Right.
It's a rat move.
It was a rat move. However, they weren't in the serious. I'm just trying to play it from both sides. They weren't in the serious relationship, and these guys got together and are now married and have a house.
Yeah, but they could have been married.
Yeah, but no, what's meant to be is meant to be. I've always said that.
They weren't married though. They were just banging.
No, but I mean, they could have got together and got married.
No, but they would never get to.
No, because he was
It's written in the stars.
Oh my God. It's right.
a million miles away.
So romantic, aren't you? Yeah. Apart from with autistic street whores, and then you're a bit mean.
I've got no problem with them. I'm saying they exist.
Street hoes.
I'm just saying they exist.
I'll never change.
So,
Denial of existence is the ultimate oppression. It was actually genuinely Gandhi who said that.
talking about autistic street whores.
about anyone.
Right. So you think us labelling them autistic street whores is actually, we're on
You
their
brought
side?
up the autism, by the way. I didn't say that, but I guarantee there are some street whores who suffer from autism, yeah.
Just to clear it up, because we don't want to be problematic today, do we?
No.
Got to be careful.
Yeah.
Nearly 8,000 patrons.
Yeah.
By the way, I think with this, the whole they got married thing doesn't matter because it was irrelevant when it happened. So you have to take that out of it anyway. Because when she's asking for absolution for what she did, they weren't married then.
I think she's fine with what she did, but I think what the girl did is fine as well.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. I think because of how they ended up, I
On
do
her
think...
birthday. Yeah, but you can't say that because of how they ended up.
You can.
She's asking for absolution for the original act.
Yeah, I know. And she's getting absolved for the original act.
So you think the fact that they stayed together, they were meant to be together. Essentially, it's another way of saying these two were meant to be together.
Yeah, but she shagged...
That's got nothing to do with
but
it.
she shagged a friend's whatever on her
Shag.
birthday. On her birthday. Like there's so many
Oh yeah,
cunty
forgot
things,
about the
isn't there?
birthday. Yeah.
Just shag somebody else on any other day. It's that easy. Oh no, they're married now.
He's kind of got a point. Fuck anyone else on any other day.
Yeah, no, but I agree with you, which is why her cleaning the bog with the toothbrush is absolutely absolved.
Should have been worse.
But I think you do have to, years later, hindsight is 2020. They didn't have hindsight at the time. But with the hindsight, what that girl doing it and the fact they've ended up together and very happy makes it okay. But it wasn't okay at the time. It's only okay with the passage of time.
I think they both need to do penance.
You had no idea I was going to take this one seriously. See? I'm a fucking jack in the box,
Change
mate.
it up. Yeah.
Ah, you never
Change
know
it
what's
up.
coming.
Halfway long one.
She's got no penance to do. But if one of them's doing penance, they both have to do it.
No, everyone's fine. Everyone is happy.
She wasn't happy back then.
No.
This lady's got a fucking cake and eated too. She's got the shag and the marriage. This
No, but
girl
she also got fucking poo in her teeth.
She doesn't know about it though, does she?
No, she does now. It's happening, Lynn.
Lynn.
None of these sounded like a Lynn at any point.
Chinese Lynn.
So it's an interesting one.
Absolved.
Oh, she's absolutely absolved. She could have done worse back then.
Yeah, it is a don't fuck your mates.
On a
Don't
bed.
fuck your mates. Like
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
once. Also, when they've been together and they've split up, just fuck like Carl says, just fuck anybody else.
Yeah.
I still think it wasn't a proper thing though. It wasn't like they were. I think Adam's nailed it.
Yeah. It was a problem at the time, and the passage of time has made it okay. But the fact it was a problem at the time makes the retaliation, the revenge, okay as well.
I think she should be bitter for the rest of her life about it.
I also think those revenges are good because you've got your own back and you've not upset anyone. You've made her brush her teeth and cleanse her face with your arsehole, with the toilet. And I think that's good. You're like, yeah, fuck you. And at the same time, she was like, I've always looked after my teeth. You know,
I'd have pooed in their bed as well. That would have been my extra thing.
They didn't notice
That's
that.
going to have repercussions, though, innit?
I would have just shaggied her.
Guys, can you imagine that? Come into the communal area. I don't want to freak anyone out, but there's a human poo in the bed.
And then
I'd
you
just be
say,
like, how do you know it was a human? Might have been the dog. I know we haven't got a dog, but dogs get in houses sometimes. Fuck off.
somebody
Smell-
guilty there.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Someone has shit in that bed, and this young lass is upset, rightly so, and we're not fucking leaving here until we find out who's shat in the bed.
Is the window open? Maybe a parrot got in?
Done a massive shit.
Lynn, have you considered eagle? How to make yourself guilty when you've shat in someone's bed and you're trying to get away with it. Lynn, wildebeest?
He should have shit on his passport in her bed, so they knew. And they'd never mention it because they knew they were being cunty, and you got your own back.
I don't think there's anything worse. Imagine after a long day of like being in uni and then you go to your little part-time job and you come home and you just want to get comfy in bed. There's a big human poo. Just
Or dog.
Or eagle? Or wildebeest? Imagine how angry you have to be to open up a passport on the face page. It's got to be on the page with the face, hasn't it? And shit on it. Like, you have to be so fuming to be like, this is deserved.
See, I would have just done a poo, got a little toothpick and give him a little shit muzzy.
How do you
laminated
make
it.
sure the passport's open? Because if you put that down, the passport's just going to close, and then there's just going to be shit around the
You
face.
just break the back of it.
Break the back of
Use
it.
And then when the
vice.
poo dries, it'll be there forever. And when he goes to
That's
the
a well-known
airport, he'll have
fact.
to be like,
Have you got Sharpie permanent poo?
what?
Is your poo last forever?
Laminator?
Yeah.
That's how bad
There's
your
stains on my toilet bowl that have been there since the week after I moved in.
the civilization has broken down. Future civilizations will be like, look at that. Probably fucking hieroglyphics. No, Adam had a pasty.
Adam, do you think if there's marks on your passport photo, you get away with it by just doing the thing? Someone's drawn a emoji on there. Yeah, look. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if anyone ever just graffitis on your passport, like with the shop, puts glasses on,
have to
you
go
just
to
get a
Dean.
Sharpie.
Just go to Dean Coughlin and be like, can you do that on my actual face? I think you'd get away with it.
Passport control. Oh yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Because they're getting in a foreign country, that was their voice. Hello, I'm
Estonia.
foreign. Welcome to foreign country.
One more.
One more confession. Wag lids, please. It's going to be anonymous. Would like to share a confession of the time I nearly killed my mother with cannabis oil. My older brother is epileptic, and my friend told me he could make the magic CBD oil everyone talks about and that could help his epilepsy. 2 weeks later, he presented me with a syringe filled with what looked like black tar. Fuck me, it's strong. I thought I should probably try it first, and whilst doing so, explain all the benefits of CBD to my mother, who has never taken drugs in her life. After hearing this, she thought it'd be good for her arthritis and decided to give it a go. I put some on a caramel McVitie's biscuit. I mean, this is how much of a fat gun I am. I'm like, oh, I fucking love those biscuits. For her, however, what I didn't know was what my mate didn't actually know how to make CBD oil, and what he'd made was a very, very highly concentrated cannabis oil with all the psychoactive effects. About half an hour later, I started feeling spacey, and after about half an hour, was very stoned to the point I just had to lie down as I couldn't see properly. Eating cannabis is also a lot stronger than smoking it. At this point, I realised if I'm this stoned,
put it up your ass.
If I'm this stoned, fact.
It's a well-known fact.
Bum drop cannabis oil. At this point, I realised if I'm this stoned, my mother must be absolutely fucked. I prayed that she would just sleep it off. However, she burst into my room in hysterics on a complete wobbler, thinking she was going to die. I had to persuade her not to ring an ambulance and spent the night feeding her tangerines and Lucozade in a shite attempt to sober her up.
Tangerines?
She even had to take the next day off work as she was stoned for 2 days. I still feel bad about it, and she still can't even eat McVitie's chocolate caramel digestives to this day. My mate also gave some to his auntie to give her old arthritic dog. The poor dog ended up falling down the stairs afterwards. So he's
got penance.
Is he got penance?
Yeah, he needs to do ketamine.
The tangerines thing, is it citrus or vitamin C? I heard that from when we used to get wrecked, that if you want to come down quickly,
Sugar.
Is it sugar?
If you
That's
wanna
why
come
Sunny
down
Delight.
quickly,
That's
sugar.
why it used to be so popular, because it's both.
Right.
Sunny Delight is like, if you go to like a Smack Den, there's just bottles of Sunny Delight everywhere.
Well, because they want to come down quickly
Yeah.
in
like-
smack dens. So they go and get smacked.
If the landlord knocks,
Oh, I love getting high.
if the landlord knocks, they all just neck a load of Sunny D and they open it and they're like, "What's happening, fella? Do you want to come in and have a look around?" And everything's fine. Like, I love you, Sunny D, don't you? Like, yeah, love it.
So they're renting in a smack den, and the landlord comes around and goes, "Fucking hell, there's a lot of needles everywhere, but at least the oven's clean."
No, the Sunny D gives them the presence of mind to tidy the needles up,
Yeah.
and they don't need to tidy the Sunny D bottles up because they're not suspicious.
How your head works with drugs is crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah, the landlord will come round to a smack den. Well, listen, guys, I don't care what you do in your fucking spare time, as long as you don't make any renovations.
It's a well-known fact.
I've done this with my mum by mistake.
Smack and Sunny D.
Yeah. No, I gave my mum an edible that was far too strong for her.
Why? But you weren't just like, here's a vitamin. Did you tell her it was an edible?
She knew, but I'd kind of underestimated the potency of said edible because I hadn't made it. It was a little gummy bear. And she was like a bit anxious about going out. She was going out for a meal with her friends. I went, just have this.
Does she know you smoke weed or did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
She's cool with it.
Yeah, she was always the sound mum. Everyone would come to mind because
Your other mum fuming.
Oh, that's how I love. I don't really like that as parents.
Her thought was always, I'd rather you were where I know you are instead of out on the streets smoking weed.
Yeah, we keep saying that about Etta. Like, we've got the garden office, and one day it's better for them to be here.
Yeah.
Than
My mum used to say to me, but with prostitutes, she didn't want me going finding
yeah.
any ladies of the street.
Oh well, she had a different turn of phrase than you.
Yeah, she wanted me to bring the horse to the house.
Adam, I don't mind you fucking street horse. If they're autistic, no mind. But I won't have you doing it on the street. I want you to use spare room horse. Are they street horse if they're in your box room? Yeah.
I'll ask one next time.
Box room holes. Sorry, Finn. Carry on.
So I gave her it. She went out to the meal. You all right?
I should have said whores often do have roomy boxes. Anyway, carry on.
Fire.
Kent. For anyone that missed it. That was good. Go on, Finn.
She texted me about
it's hard, isn't it, Finn, when he
Yeah,
chips in?
yeah.
It is hard, isn't it? Go on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Texted me about an hour after she'd left. It was just, I'm going to fucking kill you. And I was like, I don't know what's happened here.
Wow, she trips angry, doesn't
Yeah.
she, your mum?
Yeah. She got back and she was not with it. Like, edibles are strong.
Yeah. Where'd she gone? Like local
She'd gone out
restaurant?
she'd just gone out for a meal with her mates. And she said she was sat there like this.
I'm flying.
Sat there like this. And her friends had thought, like, she'd not told them she'd had this edible. And she doesn't drink. So they just thought she'd had a stroke or something. They brought, yeah, she's fine.
Leave her there.
Brought,
She's probably had a stroke. Anyway, who's for tiramisu? Your mum's friends are hard. Oh, she had another stroke. Oh, thank fuck she's not driving.
She done drugs? No. So.
Oh, God.
Another round in.
We splitting the bill.
she got home and she was just going on and on about fairies. There was fairies at her feet and she couldn't get rid of these fairies.
Animal stresses. Oh, no. Skyder. Skyder.
So turns out we'd given her one like the strength that Joey Diaz has. So I'm not surprised that she was tripping absolute balls.
It'd be amazing if your mum came back from a restaurant in Real sounding like Joey D. What's up, cocksuckers? Be amazing. Yeah, if you had a nice meal, fucking right, cocksuckers.
So if this guy needs penance, I need it as well.
Oh, sorry, Finn.
Right.
It's all right.
I think he needs to try heroin. That's his penance.
In a smack den. Hopefully not with the landlord
Don't
round.
forget your
Otherwise,
Sunny.
Take your Sunny D.
The antidote.
Oh my God, like the classic smackhead mood. Oh, I'm too high on this smack. Glass of Sunny D. Great. And it's full of vitamins as well. And that's why smackheads don't have rickets. Drugs. Drugs with Adam. There's
sure
no penance needed. If you get one of your parents or old family members high, it's just too intrinsically funny to do penance. You are absolved.
No, you got to try smack. That's my penance. So it depends on who you want to listen to. Dan says nothing. I says try smack.
You try, but that's every other episode though. Like you're
No, I'm not asking him would he try smack. I'm telling him he has to try smack.
Also, you're going to struggle to find Sunny D these days. I thought it's been.
No, you can still get some. It's just like they've altered the recipe. It only works for crack cocaine now.
Yeah, because that girl
another
turned
drug.
green, didn't she? Or something?
She went yellow, yeah.
Yellow, yeah. She was a smackhead and she had too much. It turned yellow and it ruined the reputation.
And that inspired The Simpsons. Fact.
Straight fact that.
The Simpsons was originally going to be called The Smackheads. But they couldn't get it past NBC.
Sponsored by McDonald's. Just about.
Please download Laura's Gone. I want to beat that fucking cunt and his ginger mate.
They're both ginger.
Elton and Ed.
Pay-per-view as well.
Oh, big one. We've announced the pay-per-view for the thank you. Yay.
It's not a thank you show.
It's a Christmas show.
It's always a thank you show.
It's a Christmas party. Let's get the branding
Sunday
right.
the 19th. The show is going to start at 8 p.m. And you can buy the pay-per-view now from hotwatercomedy.co.uk. The tickets sold out in literally 6 minutes.
You're going to
For
reveal
just
the-
£10 Patreon. So if you're a 3 or a 5 or even a 10 that didn't make it, there is a pay-per-view now available.
And it's available for a week. And by the way, we had this a lot last year where they were like, why aren't you putting it on Patreon? Once a year, we are doing the live show at Christmas at Hot Water. That's what's going to be.
And
a
we never
tradition.
put any live show on
It's-
Patreon. You never get the full thing. Like it's always like the highlights. If you want to be witnessing the live shows, you've got to be there. And we're going to do bigger and bigger live shows as the years go on. But once a year, we want to make it so that people who can't go to the live shows still get to experience the live show. And the only way to do that is with a pay-per-view live stream.
It's not going to be going on Patreon ever. Last year's is not on Patreon. This one is not on Patreon. If there's live shows going on Patreon, it's the random like Last Dance or the Thank You show. There's very specific reasons why they're on Patreon. This one is only available live stream. It's going to be a fucking amazing show. We're going to announce shortly who's coming on, and we've got some plans.
What about the announcement that we can't?
We've got a show that we're doing early next year. It's in a bigger venue than Hot Water. There will be tickets available, but I will imagine that will sell out as soon as it's announced, and it is going to be announced live on that pay-per-view on Sunday the 19th of December. So make sure you get your tickets. And as we say, you can buy it before the show, and it is you don't have to watch it live when it's happening if you don't want. It will be available for 1 full week after the show, and after that, it is gone forever. hotwatercomedy.co.
And there was a Discord, wasn't there, last year as well? We're going to do that
We'll
again.
Get the Discord back up so everyone can...
it's going to be the best live show we've ever done. I'm so excited.
Available at Hot Water.
Lord is gone.
All right.
Apple, Amazon, go and pre-order it on both. We've also got a dance remix dropping. Pre-order that on both. We've got an acoustic version dropping. Pre-order that on both because they all add up. We need to hit 100,000 sales to be in with a chance of number one. And there's enough of yous to make that happen. Go and do it.
Documentary's out on Friday as well.
Documentary's out on Friday. You get
That's
a little
it.
bonus.
Got loads going on. Get on me. Go, Ed. Just say it one more time. Go on.